right now. What's happening, film nerds? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Justice League. And of course, Justice League stars Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller, Ray Fisher, Jeremy Irons, Amy Adams, and it's directed by, that's right, Zack Snyder. I saw his name on the credits. And in Justice League, we already saw the setup in Batman vs. Superman, where Steppenwolf is coming down because he's looking for some mother boxes. That's right, there is one in Themyscira, there is one in Atlantis, and then there's one just on man's Earth. He wants those mother boxes, of course, to annihilate Earth, and when Bruce and Diana, catch wind of this, we're like, okay, it's time to get all these people together because we need to stop this. And then, it'd be nice if we had that blue-red guy that, oh man. So the team comes together, and they must stop Steppenwolf and, of course, save the Earth. So what did I think of Justice League? It's good. Oh, yeah, that's right, guys. Love it. Absolutely. Love it. It's just, just to see them all come together like this, and to see a Justice League movie, and the way it starts from start to finish, when it's just setting up the story and you seeing everybody doing their thing, it's just an absolute beautiful sight. Let's start with the visuals. It's a Zack Snyder movie. Of course they're great. Say what you want about Zack Snyder. He is a visual director, and the visuals are definitely there. There are some just beautifully shot scenes. I would say the Flash sequences are absolutely gorgeous, but not even that. I mean, the way it starts, when you first see Batman, it is so Batman. It's more Batman than Batman's ever Batman. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Then you see Wonder Woman do her thing. That's also beautiful. I mean, coming off of Wonder Woman and the positive response of that, people are going to really dig what she does here because, she's the mother of the group. I guess you could say Bruce is the father, but, she definitely is the mother, and they make it be known. There are jokes that say, that kind of shine the light on that, which I think is great. And like I said, her and Bruce are kind of like the father. There is there's a scene that you're just gonna absolutely enjoy that has the both of them, and whoo, watch out. Jason Momoa's Aquaman will just make you want to see Aquaman, and it sucks that we have to wait a year because he's just, it just worked so well, I can't even imagine them having somebody else because it just fits them so perfectly because he does love that, he loves going to the beach. He loves the outdoor stuff. And it's just, you just really love his character because he's a badass. He gets angry. He's got an anger issue, but he's also a big teddy bear, which I think Jason Momoa is in real life. So his scenes where he's fighting and doing his thing, it's just going to make you crave that Aquaman movie. Ray Fisher is Cyborg. The way he talks, the way you feel bad for him because of what he's been through. You know that he's not really hating life, so he needs to be a part of something big. And they really focus on that in this movie. And he's just, he's pretty much, he's the brains and he's almost the heart of the group. He's the heart of the story. And it's just, you really feel for him and you really want him to achieve what he wants to achieve. So then he feels, because he's not fully human. You want him to thrive. You just really do. You root for him, and I can't wait to see more. Ezra Miller's Flash. Of course he's going to be the scene stealer. Not only is the visuals of the Flash absolutely fantastic, but just him, the naive, the innocence, the fact that he's just never really done anything, and we've already seen that in the trailers where he's just basically pushed people and run away. To actually have to, do battle and save people, and then you have Bruce mentoring him. It's just an awesome scene. It's just, the only gripe I really have is, why no Blonde Barry? We also got Jim Gordon in there. We got Lois, we got Martha, we got everybody in there. They might not have big, huge roles because it's all about the League. It's really all about the League, but it was just, to see Gordon, to see J.K. Simmons as Gordon, the first time you see him, it's just, he just embodies. It just looks. It's like right out of the animated series. Steppenwolf. A lot of people might be complaining a little bit, the villain, the villain always struggles with every superhero movie, and I will say he's not the strongest villain. He's no Zod. He definitely isn't a Zod, but I think he's way better than Ares. He's just down to business. He's down to business. He wants those mother boxes, and he will kill anybody that gets in his way. He questions everybody. He wants to destroy everything. He just has war pumping through his veins. That's all he wants. He wants to just annihilate the Earth, change it up, and he just wants to succeed, so he's going to do everything in his power to do so, and he is brutal. He is pretty damn brutal, but yeah, he's not the strongest villain. He's not going to be super memorable. He's not, like I said, it's not Zod status, but still, I don't think it was that bad. The action is top notch, of course. I mean, when the fight scenes are happening and they're all working together to just try to save people or save each other, that's what I really like. The teamwork of saving each other, because, I mean, you got the goddess warrior who's a badass and has been around for over 100 years or thousands of years. She knows what she's doing. You got the veteran human guy who still holds up, even though he's fighting parademons and gods and stuff like that. He still holds up. And then, of course, you got the other god. You got Aquaman, who he's a little stubborn, but, I mean, he gets the job done. And you got Cyborg, he's still learning. I mean, he's pretty much evolving, like, throughout the whole movie. He's still learning stuff to do. And then you got the innocent, naive guy who hasn't done battle. So, of course, they're going to have to bail him out a little bit. You always have to have that little bit of a weak link, even though he's not really, because he does some things in this movie that's just... Then we come to Superman, and I'm going to have to say that his return... a little bit underwhelming, I'm not going to lie, but once he does return and what happens right after that, don't worry, no spoilers. I'm going to do a spoiler review this weekend after I see it again and everything, but I'm just saying, yeah, it was a little bit underwhelming the way that he was, the way he came back, but once he did, it was absolutely fantastic. And then, the people who griped about him, oh, he's a Superman that doesn't smile, he's always brooding, he's emo Superman. Yeah, those people won't have anything to gripe this time around, because you see a more evolved Superman, and he does very Superman things, and he's got his golden moment. Now, when it comes to the gripes of the movie, I can't really go into detail because they are spoilery, I guess you could say. I mean, obviously, the 2-hour runtime, does it affect the story? Yes, it does, because, things do feel a little rushed. Everything's boom, boom, boom. But the pacing is actually not that bad. It's not as bad as the theatrical release of Batman vs. Superman. That was just all over the place, a little messy. This is not as bad, but you could tell that Warner Brothers I don't know, I'm just really hoping for... They better have that ultimate cut, please. But it doesn't ruin it. It doesn't ruin it. Like I said, it still flows really well. I mean, what they're really trying to show you here is the league, them, the characters, okay? Now, I mean, take that however you want to take it, but I mean, it gets you hyped up for that Aquaman movie, that Batman movie, that Flash movie that still needs a director. You just really get excited for those solo movies, that second Wonder Woman, that Cyborg movie. That's what they're, I mean, it's not there to just set that up, but you get hyped to see more of these characters because they just play them so well. Everything is done well with those characters, even though sometimes with Batman, yes, they were trying to give him, he's not as brooding as he was in Batman vs. Superman. That's fine too, because he's also evolved. But yes, sometimes he does get a little jokey, and I'm going, okay, I don't know if Batman would actually say that, but still, I'm okay with it. The other gripes that I have, I'll talk about more in my spoiler review, because I want to talk about specific things that I saw in this movie as I was watching. I mean, by no means is this a perfect movie. No, it's not. I mean, I know movie is, but by no means is this like a movie that was like just blew my mind. I mean, certain things blew my mind. Most of it blew my mind, but I still have some gripes that I'll talk about in my spoiler review. So be on the lookout for that. And overall, guys, I mean, go see it. I cannot wait to see it again. I mean, it's just it happened. It happened. And especially if you like the Justice League animated series, I mean, you're going to like this movie. And I think people, I mean, I don't know, I mean, diehard DCEU fans might have some gripes as well. Some big gripes, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see those reactions, but I think the general audience is really going to enjoy this movie because they don't spend too much time on the backstory, which is fine. They talk about it, a little bit of exposition here, a little bit there. There's mentions of like what happened to Barry and what happened to Victor and all that stuff. You just get little tidbits. You see Mira for a little bit, so you get a little tidbit of that. It was a good balance. It definitely was a good balance, and they just did a good job with that. That's all I gotta say. So, of course, I would put it on the wall of favorite movies of 2017. Of course, I didn't reconstruct my wall because I'm just lazy. But anyways, guys, yes, I enjoyed the absolute shit out of it. I cannot wait to watch it again, and then again, and then again, and then probably again. So there you have it, guys. That is my review of Justice League. Go see it, please. And I know you guys are super excited about it, and you'll be satisfied. You'll be satisfied. And like I said, watch for my spoiler review so I can talk more about it. I really want to talk, just really get in depth with what we saw and everything, and stuff with like reshoots and stuff. I want to really get in, I'm gonna probably do multiple videos on certain things, but so yeah, be on the lookout for that. But overall, I had a great time. It was fundamentally entertaining. You thought. There you have it, guys. Let me know if you saw Justice League down below and what you thought about it, and hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the other channel too. Follow me on the social media stuff floating above my head, and of course I got shirts available. I got this shirt right here, man, my Justice League shirt, the Come Together shirt. It's in there. Get you some. Do it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.